San Diego Comic-Con is right around the corner, and we have gotten our Marvel Legends reveals for those sets. And I am sorry, the crackling through. Yeah, this is the Infinite Shelf Life stream. I'm Infinity War Torn. I'm joined by Joe Star and his crinkly toys.
I thought I muted myself, but boy, oh boy, I did not. That's why I was going absolute ham on it. I was like, I gotta do it before the stream starts.
All right,
That's
and
me.
then we're also joined by Falcon.
Hello.
All right. You're still not.
Am I still being picked up? What audio source is this?
That's really funny. That's so funny. Hey, I mean, that's so real, right? I feel like there's no real way to open a toy and it be quiet.
100%.
Every once in a while.
It was picking up the wrong audio. It was picking up my mic or my webcam instead of my microphone.
Ooh, you're coming in more crispy too, so did much better. So yay. Yeah, now I can't hear.
All right, just testing. Crazy.
Okay, so I guess this is a pickup. Speaking 100%. Of which,
/ live unboxing.
Live unboxing. Honestly, I'm all for it. Are we starting with me? Is that it?
I mean, we heard.
I kind of begged, in a way, begging for it.
We heard.
So this entire month has been like a search for like random things that I kind of like, and it's mainly turtle related stuff. So, well, and Motu. First things first.
All right.
The main pickups I got was the Tales of TMNT Battle Arena set. Just like all the figs from it. I don't think I'm interested in getting the actual like arena. I think there was an arena that they put out. I just don't care for it. Mainly because of shelf space too. I have all the turtles, and then thanks to War Torn, I also got Donnie. I held up Raph and said Donnie. So I got Raph here, really nice. Leo here. I tried unboxing them before the stream, and Falcon even came in while I was doing it. It was funny. Michelangelo, really interesting. Like that, the weapon storage on Michelangelo is still the same for like nunchucks, but these are flails. And then of course the Donnie, as we spoke of earlier. And then we got Bebop and Rocksteady. Rocksteady did not make it out of the packaging yet. As you guys heard, Bebop got out. He got out pretty fast. I'm sorry again. I didn't realize I was not muted. And then so that's turtle stuff that I got. But while I was searching for these turtle things, there was this one very specific thing that caught my eye at a Target. I was like, oh no, I shouldn't have gotten it, but I did. It's the Master Sword. And it's got sounds and everything.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. There's a button right here. And it lights up. I don't know.
I can see it.
It's really cool. It's got swing sounds, swing and clash effects. Oh, I had it on trial mode. Okay. Nope. I gotta do it all over again. This is like a Mattel creator stream, right? But yeah, it swings.
Zing.
Really fun. really fun to just swing around. My niece saw it. She immediately wanted to grab it and swing at me with it. I was like,
hell yeah.
No. But yeah, this is honestly really cool. I do want to buy like a wall mount for this now, and then eventually replace it with like an actual replica or something. But this is honestly going on my wall like right here.
I was gonna say the drink key sword. I don't know what they're calling it. It did get picked up. Someone.
Oh, word. Okay.
There was a theater chain that did get the license for that, so they will
Heck
have
yeah.
the sword of
God,
sipping.
I hope it's Regal. If it's Regal, game over. I'm
And
getting
you could
it.
probably just repaint it to be shinier if you really wanted to.
Ooh, I can. But yeah, that's it for my pickups.
Yeah, that sword's really cool. It reminds me of this dark saber we got a few years ago. Also at Target.
Yeah.
It was kind of similar, where it's kind of like it's smaller, undersized, but like
Right.
walking around Target and you see that, and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
you
it's
know
like
what?
you
That's
want
kinda
it,
cool.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
100%.
I don't want to spend $200 on the really fancy one,
Right.
but like $30 at Target, sure, why not?
Say less. Yeah,
Right.
it was sadly this one was not $30. It was I think
And then
40, 45 maybe.
oh, okay, yeah, something like that.
A little only $10 over, but it's like, I'll still get it.
Yeah. And
But
then one other quick thing. Um even if maybe the drinks sword doesn't work out, I'm willing to bet there will probably be some sort of like, you know, Party City Spirit Halloween sort of release. And
dude,
those, like, sometimes those are kind of fire for
Yeah,
like how much they
100%.
are.
Are you thinking of the Power Ranger ones?
Yes, I am thinking of Power Rangers ones. Like I never, did the legwork myself to ever go hunting for those Power Ranger stuff, but like from what I see online of the stuff that ends up there sometimes, it's kind of cool for the price.
100%. Yeah, because like I remember when I was a wee lad, when the 501st costume had a full helmet, not just like the front with the band in the back, but a full on like helmet, and it was pretty good. It was really good. I was excited for it as a kid. So
Dog, I cannot believe that we are old enough to.
right.
or it's been so long, and I'm just like, wait, you were a kid when they had costumes for that? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no,
That was
it is that long ago, isn't it? Oh no.
No.
2006, 5 maybe.
I
I just remember vividly going to Disney World.
I was just talking about this with some folks. I think I want to say it was 2008 was the Clone Wars movie and show.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
yeah,
Oh
but
my
yeah,
god.
every once in a while, the kids
Might be a little
offerings
later
go
than
hard.
that.
Oh wait, yeah, it is 08. So
Okay.
woo, little Joe Star in Star Wars 501st costume. Yeah,
It was that, and also Prince of Narnia. Those were my two costumes that were considered bougie costumes, I guess, as a child. Your parents could get those? No way.
and then I have no pickups. Falcon, did you have anything to show off?
Oh, do I have pickups?
Oh boy. All right, let me.
This isn't even the pile of loot that I just got either. But I'll go quick through some of the stuff.
Okay.
Make me big.
Make Falcon grow. There you go.
Make my Falcon grow.
All right, this one. All right, this one real quick. Not a toy, but I would still categorize this as a collectible. I finally went and pulled the trigger on the Starfield Xbox controller.
Ooh.
I regretted not getting it when it came out, and so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go on eBay. I want to grab one of these guys. Hopefully this will entice me to actually play more Starfield. Even though Forza Horizon 6 just came out and I'm playing that. I finally opened up. If you watched a previous pickups on a stream, I finally opened up one of my brown suit Wolverines. Very nice figure.
That's nice.
He does, yeah, and he poses a little bit better than the regular one, which is pretty wild. Do this next. My only May the 4th sale pickup mainly because the sales were terrible this year. Surprise, surprise. But I did get the Emperor and Throne set. They did jack up this reissue where they did not stitch most of his robes, so he does look kind of terrible, especially with the hood. I managed to get it to be somewhat decent. But I'll eventually pick up an archive one for that robe. And then I'll probably turn this one into maybe like a sequel Emperor. But for like 20 something bucks, it was definitely worth it for the throne alone.
Hell yeah. The pimp throne. The Sith pimp throne.
Yeah. Yeah, so I unintentionally have a throne collection going now. I think this is the 3rd throne I have.
What's the first?
The first one, I got a 3D print of Draken's throne.
Okay.
And then I have Boba Fett's throne with the SHF set.
Clean.
Then another quick one. I picked up, this was me being on eBay for too long. I got the Master Replicas 1.6 battle rifle from Halo 3.
Nice.
Comes with a cool little stand to put it on. But I got this because these, even though the figure is not 1/6, these are still sized. There's this, and then there's the Covenant carbine, which I want to eventually get as well. These are sized pretty well to work with the PlayArts Kai Halo 2 Anniversary Chief figure.
Nice.
It's kind of buried in my closet, so I didn't get it out yet. But I have seen pictures of people using these weapons for that figure. So I wanted to pick that up and add it to the collection because that is still my favorite Master Chief figure, I think. Still one of the best. But speaking of Halo, I also finally pulled the trigger. I mean, it's only been a couple months, but I got the Red versus Blue 2-pack.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is a Jazzware Spartan collection. This is unfortunately a GameStop exclusive.
Yeah, I've seen it at my local GameStop. I was thinking about it, really debating it, but then Grizzly was there too, and I was like, if I get that, then I'm gonna have to get that Grizzly.
Yeah, this is a really nice set, really good figures. In line with the best of what Jazzwares has put out so far with the line. I wish it came with a little bit more, especially for the price. I don't know if that's like tariffs and inflation finally catching up to Jazzwares, or if that's just GameStop being GameStop. I honestly
probably the latter.
I definitely think it's the latter because even that what was it? Yeah, the Noble 6-pack, Noble Team 6-pack, that was reasonably priced. Everything on the Vault, or at least Spartan collection wise, was reasonably priced, but this is 25 a figure as opposed to their previous 20 a figure. So people have been going, I mean, if you want this set though, I wouldn't wait too long because this is a army builder set and I see a lot of people picking up like 2 to 4 packs.
Ooh.
Yeah. If it wasn't 50, if it was like 40, I would probably get a second immediately, but because it's 50, it's
gotta wait.
It's not as high as a priority for me, so I'm like I doubt it'll go on sale. It'll probably honestly sell out fairly soon. I don't know how many they made, but I'd be surprised if it didn't sell out by this summer.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just had an experience going to Target, and it's always interesting what we think as collectors like go first and what is the reality, because um, I saw that the Wolverine or Deadpool Wolverine technically uh, to me that's a Wolverine movie. The
Yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine waves at the Targets that I've gone to have hit, and right now X23 peg warming, which is
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's wild.
wild. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
'Cause all the pre-orders of that sold out.
Yeah, exactly. So the fact that there are so many of her still up there, like, someone's gonna be very happy if they're trying to build up like, just like civilian women, because
Yeah.
if those clearance out, that's like a really great base body
Yeah.
to work off
Yep.
of.
Good body
But-
fodder.
But I didn't think that was going to be the case. I thought it was going to be honestly, battle damage Wolverine would have been like that's gonna peg warm, and I've seen none
Right.
of those. It's literally only been X23s anytime I've been to a Target.
That's
So,
nuts.
Yeah,
Maybe that Target only gets cases of X23.
yeah, maybe.
Well, what's crazy enough is like the Targets that I've been to while searching for these turtles, it's almost the same thing, but there was this one Target in specific that was like Blade, just Blade. I was like,
all Blade.
people, yeah, do
Oh,
people not
but
know who Wesley Snipes is? Or,
you
like...
know what? Maybe they are I forget whether Target has gone back to the wave model, but if that's the case, maybe they have gone to the single pack assortment, and maybe the Targets plural I have been to happen to be X23 Targets, and maybe you saw Blade Target.
Yeah.
I feel like we recently had a similar conversation. Was like, do they maybe go back to single figure cases?
Because
I think we had this. I don't
I
remember
think
what
it
it
was
was
a Ninja
for.
Turtle conversation again. When
no.
The Usagi Yojimbo, right?
No, those were full cases. I want to say it was X-Men 97. All the Targets I've seen had like a full wave case.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at least for Legends, they used to do a single character pack, like per Target per region. So like altogether, if you went to every Target in the region, you would get the full wave. But no one doing that. Target,
Yeah.
no
Ain't
one
nobody got
doing
time for
that.
that.
Not in
But
this
at the-
economy.
Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, especially now. Yeah, I like, no offense to people who like really really want to just like toy hunt and drive around and get the deals and stuff. I think that's like the return on that is going to be less and less. Like those Roscon warriors, like all power to you, but like I think at that point you're not making your money back, or not, you're not saving any money
with the gas prices now. Absolutely not.
Yeah, hell no. Sadly.
All right. Anyway,
yeah.
All right. Now we're getting into the heat here. Okay. This is one where I was attempting to do like a kit bash custom myself because Hasbro never gave it to us. And I got partway through that and I kind of fell off trying to make it because I was getting a little frustrated. It wasn't entirely working out the way I wanted it to. And so then I took another look at the import options, reevaluated what I thought about it because I initially dismissed the import options. Came back around on the import and then ended up on eBay through an offer at someone, and they ended up accepting my stupidly low offer. And so I ended up getting SHF Endgame Black Widow.
Nice.
Okay.
He's a scalper. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I basically got it half off. So like
nice.
Yeah. Hard to pass up.
Excellent.
Yeah, this is easily my favorite look for Black Widow in the movies.
R.I.P.
So
R.I.P.
like
indeed.
for some reason Hasbro never bothered to give us this look. Gonna channel my inner D-Amazing here real quick. And yeah, she poses really nicely.
Yeah, I feel like the Black Widow costumes in general haven't really been bad. Nice.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, she comes with all the hands that you would want, that you would expect from an import figure. Articulation's really nice, like I just said.
Scale?
I gotta mess with that. There is some I've noticed on imports that with the way they do their joints, sometimes there are like catch points that you got to be careful with.
Oh, okay.
When straightening stuff back out on the knees and elbows, but especially on her knees with the knee pads like to catch. And then she's got her Ben 10 Omnimatrix as well.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, she's really nice. It's a really nice figure. I'm glad I picked it up. I might try to go after maybe a different head from another SHF figure. We'll see. It's possible to kind of swap them. I'm just not the biggest fan of her hair with the blonde strand on the end.
Ah.
Oh,
Not my
yeah.
favorite
Just
look
get a brown
for
Sharpie.
yeah, I've seen a lot of people do that with at least with the Marvel Legends. That's part of the reason why I wanted to try and do a kit bash with just Marvel Legends, because then I could use any head basically,
Right.
and it would work. SHF is a little more because like a lot of the skin tones don't match and stuff. So I don't know, but that's I probably I say this, but I probably shouldn't / won't buy a whole nother figure just for the head. So we'll see if I can ever find just a head on
Don't
there.
be me. Don't do it just
Right.
for a few accessories.
And then wearing the Spider-Man shirt today for a reason.
Spider-Man.
So I told Wartorn this, but I didn't tell him exactly what. I dabbled in my first knockoff figures recently.
Ooh.
I still got to do a little more messing. I only just opened them earlier today. I messed with them a little bit. So I still have some tweaking and whatnot I need to do with them before I'm totally happy with them. But the first one is the CT Toys Amazing 001, aka Mafex Amazing Spider-Man.
I didn't even know they made that one.
Yeah, so this is basically the only way you can get a figure of the suit. Because Mafex made it back in the day, and then no one has ever made one since. I think Hasbro might have made one before Marvel Legends came back. But yeah, so the funny thing with this figure is that so this is a traditional knockoff. So for people that don't know, a knockoff toy typically takes these companies don't always have access to the original molds. And so what they do is they do a remold or a recast where they take the figure and make new molds based off of that. And so that's why a lot of knockoff figures are smaller, because they're it's literally smaller from the process of doing that.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So the happy accident of them doing that with this figure though is because the figure of this originally, the Mafex version, the actual legit copy, is oversized. It's too big, it's too tall, it's too lanky. So the happy accident with this being a traditional KO is that it's actually a reasonable height, a reasonable size for what you would expect for Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Nice.
And yeah, he feels really the figure feels really solid. I need to lubricate some of the joints. Some of them are a little squeaky. And the paint apps are fine. I don't have any terrible misses with my paint. It's not like 100% either. I would say it's, probably about like average Hasbro quality when it comes to a Spider-Man figure with this many paint apps, because the suit does have raised web lines, and so trying to make sure that paint hits on the raised web lines is, kind of an iffy process, especially like a Hasbro figure, so if anyone's familiar with the paint app quality on Hasbro Spider-Man figures with raised web lines, I'd say this is about on par. But you get way better articulation. You get, I think, like 5 or 6 pairs of hands. So yeah, I think it's great for the price. It was like 20 something bucks shipped. So
Dang.
totally reasonable in my opinion. I think the only like obvious iffy parts with mine is there's some weird splotches on the back of the head. But honestly, I'm probably just gonna get a Fall Rule head anyway to put on here, so that doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, like I think whatever you've heard online about this guy is, it lines up. It's pretty good. And they seem to be raising their prices though. I don't know if that's because of like oil and stuff, but their CT Toys / Mess Toys seems to be slowly raising their prices. So if you're interested in that stuff, I would maybe jump on it sooner rather than later. But that actually isn't the showstopper that I wanted to talk about today. Don't worry. Don't worry. Final thing. Final one I got here. All right. So again, like I said, I haven't finished. I only opened this today as well. I haven't finished messing around with it. I still got to lubricate some joints. But even that said, when I opened this, it was an oh wow moment. It was like, this is why I collect toys. Even before like fully putting this through its paces, getting happy with it, doing a bunch of posing with it, this is not just like figure of the year contender for me. This is like best figure in my collection levels of good. So this is the Mess Toys Superior Neighbor, aka Superior Spider-Man.
Nah, that makes sense.
And so
that's kind of clean.
Yeah, I guess I should say, for people that don't know, Spider-Man is one of my favorite characters, and then this is hands down my favorite suit for Spider-Man. So that does color my opinion slightly, but like all the hype that you may have heard, seen reviews about for this online, I could tell you immediately out of the box, like it's that good, if not better. Yeah. And this is also my first experience with an amazing Yamaguchi style body. And I think it really works for Superior Spider-Man because a lot of the ways he was drawn, that character was drawn, especially early on in the comics run, it was kind of like disproportionate, a little odd. And I think this body really works for him in that regard. And yeah, like similar to the CT toys. This is from technically the same third party company, but they call this a Mess Toys figure because it's more of a custom figure. I don't think this is like a remolded. I think they somehow got access to some Reveltech molds, and so they have this. So this has a lot of Reveltech molds parts, but then it also has a lot of custom parts too, because all of the like the Spider-Man detailed portions, like that's all sculpted web lines in there.
Oh wow.
So these are newly molded parts for those, and then obviously the forearms as well with the bracers. And then you got the backpack and the Waldos. But yeah, it feels great. A couple of my joints are a little tight. Doesn't feel like they're tight, like as if they're gonna break. Because like if you have import figures, you kind of know what it feels like if your joints are too tight and something is about to break. But I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't feel like that, but it's still tight. So I'm gonna lubricate them just in case. Paint apps are excellent. Like about on par with what I would expect from just a straight up import company. Some very minor smudging on the back of the head, but I wonder if that's because they actually did a black wash in order to get these web lines. That's my guess. And so there's a little bit of smudging, I think, from that process, but it's negligible. The eyes are actually, I'm surprised that the eyes are actually separate pieces in the head sculpt.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that'll come through on camera, but that's something that Farul started doing. So it's really cool to see like actual like production companies, even though if they're third party, starting to pick up on that. I think that's definitely the way to do Spider-Man figures, as a separate insert for the lenses, so that you don't have issues with paint. He comes with a crap ton of accessories. Which is one of the coolest parts is that he comes with a stand, but it's like a custom stand with the Superior Spider-Man emblem on it.
Very
nice,
nice. Mezco
yeah.
coded.
And
very
it has,
bendy stand too.
Yeah, it's a bendy wire stand. So that's awesome. He comes with a half-mast head, which is pretty cool for a Spider-Man figure. He comes with an unmasked head, which is also really clean, really well done. Comes with a metric crap ton of hands. I think he has like 8 pairs of hands.
Oh.
The only paint issue I have is like on one of the hands, because his palms on the character are painted red. One of the hands, it didn't get all the coatings. It looks like it only got like 1 coat of red paint instead of 2 or 3. So some of the black is still coming through. But it's on a pair of hands I will literally never use. For some reason, it comes with like fully flat palm, splayed out fingers hands. I'm like, I don't know why it comes with. When will I ever use these hands?
For the
you gotta make him do the baby freeze.
Yeah, I guess so. I eventually finally figured out. I'm like, oh, he does. I think the coolest accessory. He comes with a spider bot, so maybe it's meant to hold the spider bot in his hand.
Yeah,
that might be it. Yeah.
I wish it came with more spider bots, because I'm like, I want an army of spider bots. I just want
100%.
like a wave of spider bots to cover my figures. But yeah, I guess I should stop gushing about this because we've been talking pickups long enough. We haven't even gotten to news. But yeah, this is goated. As soon as I took it out of the box, I took it out of the box, I was like, this is goated.
I can't wait for the top 10 for the end of this year to be
Spider-Man.
More Spider-Man, more Falcon,
7 Spider-Men.
more Falcon love on the Spider-Man.
Hell yeah!
All right. Yeah, I have no pickups to speak of, but if you follow the Discord, you can see some of the things that have been coming in for me. Join the Discord, and I was almost hoping that the Chief or the Red vs. Blue was like the last thing, because it would be a perfect transition to our first news item, which is kind of a bummer item. So sorry. We went from like a high of a Falcon, talk about how awesome this toy is, to I don't know if folks on YouTube are going to be able to read this, but essentially via Wrestling Figure News and Kyle Peterson, if you're really big into wrestling toys in general, but wrestling toys in particular for Kyle, apparently the Jazzwares AEW team was laid off. So, hearts out to the hardworking folks on that line. I know that my sister collects wrestling figs, and AEW is some of the stuff that they collect. And yeah, we also have a follow-up article from Tony Khan, or about Tony Khan, saying that I do think it's possible there could be a change, and that could potentially be a positive change for AEW and the fans in regards to giving the AEW figure license to someone else. I don't want to really speculate as to who it could go to, but I will say that I know Boss Fight has been acquiring a lot of people, and I know that they already have a wrestling figure assortment. Obviously, like Mattel notwithstanding being like the biggest in the wrestling figure space, but I would like to see something like ADW go to like a smaller toy company versus like a giant like Mattel. And like I said, Boss Fight has been acquiring some folks, especially in like the industry kind of. I mean, it's kind of like every industry right now, but specifically toys seemingly getting a little bit of the layoff wave. So, like I said, kind of a bummer news item, especially since Jazzwares, at least from a figure quality perspective, has been pretty solid, if not like very good for a lot of their offerings. And on top of all that, their pricing is also like very decent to like basically like how do they keep prices so low kind of thing. So yeah, I was gonna say none of us collect wrestling figures, but or at least not to my knowledge. But just wanted to we thought we should include this news item because it's the toy industry, and obviously like the toy industry is like pretty tight knit community. So
yeah, it's also interesting because Jazzwares, they're a big company, but like 6-inch action figures isn't their main thing. It's kind of like a niche thing for them still at this point. I don't know too much about wrestling action figures. Obviously, wrestling merchandise is a big part of the wrestling business. But hopefully this isn't indicative of the rest of Jazzwares action figure health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like I said, with the toy maker community, hopefully like someone somewhere will pick up folks that were shed here and can work out for some folks. But next news item is the only Sam Fisher figure you should buy.
Correct.
That is facts.
That's all I'm gonna say on that. But that said, damn, this this has me like, remember how I said like I saw that one Nightwing?
Yeah.
And I feel the same way. We're like, whoa, I saw this. And I wasn't really interested, but I could be.
You're like, yo, Sam Fisher fucks.
Yeah. Also, kind of Snake Eyes coated. Not gonna lie, just a
Very
little
much
bit.
so.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Yeah, I think this is, what is the company name? CCS Toys, I think is this company name. And
I will look that up while you gush about it.
Yeah, and then if you look them up on like the rest of their available offerings on like Big Bad, it's just like I have never heard of any of this. So
yes, I do remember looking them up and just like, huh?
Yeah, right, exactly. I don't think they've even really done just like a regular human dude before either. I want to say they did like more stylized stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks pretty sick. and like I think it was translated. Yeah, there's English description now because it's on Big Bad. So yeah, this is like average import price. I think it's like 80 or 90 bucks. But then also there's like lights and sounds in the gun case.
What?
Yeah,
In the gun case?
yeah, and like when you open the gun case, it like play like the light, like I think that pad on the side lights up, and then it plays sounds. I forget what sounds they are.
That's sick.
Um, but yeah, I think that's sick as hell. Not gonna lie. And yeah, I mean, he comes with everything that you would want. He comes with 2 different silenced pistols. Comes with a rifle. Comes with a couple other gadgets. Yeah, it's pretty sick. I do really like Splinter Cell, so this is tempting, but like I don't. As much as I would like to start just like a general like video game characters collection, it's like I
that's
don't
a
have the room.
slippery slope.
Right, exactly. Because
I
also really want to get like some Samus figures as well.
right.
But that again, that's down the slippery slope of like, well,
100% that's like
if I'm gonna
SH
start a
stuff.
video game character collection, it's like, well, I have Samus, now I can get Sam Fisher here, and so no, you know, it's like,
Yeah, now you gotta get Mario and Luigi.
now I'm just collecting amiibos, you know.
Yeah,
It's how that goes.
Super Smash
Oh man.
Shelf when?
Oh man.
Right.
It's crazy
Well,
too because
I did
there's
just
a lot
put
of
up
Smash
that new
out there.
shelf. No.
Yeah.
Video game shelf.
Yeah. Again, this is a really pretty figure. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think
Really
it'll
nice.
just be something I have to admire from afar.
Yeah.
This seems like one of the things I would get if I had ordered the what was it? The Metal Gear Solid Snake. Having that right next to this,
yeah, that'd be
it
sick.
would be like a kind of a dream come true.
Yeah, I might wait to see like how it looks next to like maybe classified stuff, but
right.
Yeah, because I think they say it's 6.5 inch, but like I don't always trust how these heights are listed sometimes.
I was gonna say I think that's like a little bigger than classified actually.
Right.
So.
I think classified is probably like 6.25.
Unless Sam Fisher is in fact a giant.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what his canon height is. So you know what? Maybe if he was like 6'6" and he's just like the stealthiest, tallest man,
right?
That'd be fine.
Oh nope, he is depending on the game, he's either 5'10" or 5'11". Okay, so average AF.
Average man. Yeah. I mean, that makes a lot more sense. But yeah, but like it sounds like we're all like oohs and ahs all around, but not necessarily pulling the trigger on this. But,
budget's kind of rough as of the past few weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but like I said, this is the only Sam Fisher figure you can buy. Anyway, next news item.
That's a lot of money.
This
you forgot about this last week, Wartorn, so I made sure you got reminded of it.
Yeah, this Hellboy was just out of nowhere, just like really cool thing. This is definitely not on my radar at all, either to have covered or to get, but it's sick looking. It's sick looking.
Oh man, is this the same company that did the Turtles?
No, that's actually I don't know if that one. Are those Turtles that you're referencing? Are they even licensed?
I don't know.
I truly
don't know that they are.
Yeah, I truly thought those were kind of. I truly thought those were like KOs. But
they might be.
This one for sure is licensed.
Officially licensed. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But yeah, super cool.
Awesome.
Anything for Falcon, you put on the docket. Was there anything else you wanted to speak on?
No, I knew that you seemed to be gushing about it, but we didn't.
Yeah,
last stream. So
yeah, I do not need to tempt myself. I do look. I'm looking at the trench coat. I'm like, how big is this trench coat?
Yeah, I'm trying to think like, how the hell are you gonna fit
$200
his,
trench
like,
coat.
his giant
yeah,
arms?
yeah, for real. But yeah, really cool looking. Hellboy license kind of being
It's going everywhere.
going around.
Passed
Though I do
around.
see there's a copyright 2022 on this. Is this like a reissue? But yeah. Either way, really cool offering.
I
Get
like
it.
the inclusion of a giant Magnum versus tiny baby Magnum.
Yeah, there's the baby Magnum. I think is only ever going to stay in the holster, and then there's the big
boy gun,
the big cannon, the hand cannon, and bullets. But
nice.
I think next one is Spidey for Falcon.
Spider-Man.
Yes, so this
so
is
textured. It's so
dude,
textured.
I am so surprised by this announcement. So this is from 3-0, their DLX line, and so they previously announced last year, and they've been up for pre-order. They should be coming any day now. They did these what's the official title? Marvel's Spider-Man 2, aka PlayStation Spider-Man. They did we're still waiting for, they did a regular advanced suit 2.0 Spider-Man, and they did a Miles Spider-Man. And so that was originally slated for Q2 of this year, but I still have yet to see a review come out from like an Asian reviewer, so I don't think
I
that's
bet he
coming
feels
anytime.
like a California raisin, in hand.
Oh yeah.
Like feeling the texture.
What? And yet another out-of-pocket description.
Yeah.
So wild.
I was gonna say something inappropriate, but yeah. So this is continuing that line that has yet to actually release here. So this is the symbiote Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2. This is different from I should have gotten it down before. This is different from the normal symbiote Spider-Man that we already got from Hasbro. So this is more of like I have the game, but I haven't played it yet. I haven't gotten around to playing it yet. So I assume there's some sort of, either you have like a powered up mode or like just Venom takes over mode sort of thing. So this is just normal symbiote Spider-Man version. And then this is the more venomized version of the look from the game. So it's actually a different look technically. And I, funnily enough, I still haven't put the head on there, but I got that head I got from Ferrule so that I could put on this head because I figured it was a cooler look. And but like now they're 3-0 is making a figure of that just completely. So thanks 3-0 for making me just buy that again.
Yeah, I am currently going through a New Game Plus playthrough of 2, and I will say it's always unfortunate when you do the New Game Plus version, or at least I remember this for the first game. I don't know if this is going to happen again for the second game, but if you they turn off whenever you transition into like a new costume. So every once in a while, it'll be like, I have this new costume, and it's the costume you've been using the entire time. So I'm not at this point in the game yet, but it is one of those things where like, I really hope he actually has the symbiote suit on when that scene happens. Otherwise, it's gonna be really weird. That head also always like messed with me because of the fact that it's like blurry at the borders of it too, because it always, like, for me, it's like the picture doesn't look quite right, but I know that's like the intended like purpose of like making it like that. It's just kind of it's kind of supposed to be unnerving and like almost too
freaky.
So
my God.
to
Very
loop back
weird.
around more seriously to that, a lot of people complained about the initial promo pics for their regular Peter and Miles because they're like, oh, they're too textured. Like I guess basically like the sculpting is too deep, it's too
Okay.
pronounced. So I guess that design motif
they're
or
going
whatever
for.
has carried over to this one. They said they were going to adjust those original figures. Maybe that's why they got delayed. I severely doubt it that they're going to be changing them because they have molds at this. They would have had molds at this point. But I don't mind it because like symbiote goo is
It's a living organism on you,
right.
like,
So I don't mind it.
yeah, it honestly, with context, like it feels good, it
Right.
kind of feels lore accurate.
And
Yeah.
I guess final thing I'll say is I never in a million years expected 3-0 to make this because if you look at a lot of their 6 to 7 inch figures, humanoid figures, a lot of what they do, I mean, most of what they do is just Iron Man.
Right.
But even like doing the Spider-Man stuff, and they also did MCU Black Panther. Yeah, they're humanoid figures, but they're still like kind of more techie.
Yeah.
In that regard, all harsher lines and designs. And this is, I feel like the opposite end of the spectrum is very organic, fluid, smoother lines, which is not something they typically do. They also do a lot of Transformers figures as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I didn't know I could want this. So I feel like this blows open the doors on what 3-0 may or may not do for Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man suits in general. Those games have a lot of suits.
Right.
So they could always make some other fan favorite suits that were featured in that game. Just saying.
Hint, hint,
Just
hint.
saying.
Hint, hint.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like on the same point as what Falcon was saying is like I remember when Fallout 4 came out, 3-0 announced their power armor guys, like their power armor figures, where they had like the T60 and the T45, and then also the XO1 power armors. Like they were all like really highly detailed mechanical figures. And then like of course you could take off the armor and you have like a little figure underneath, and it's like wow, it's almost like this is what they do. So like same point as Falcon, like seeing them do something more organic like really is like it's amazing. They're cooking. They're cooking. Now they just gotta, make a very specific Spider-Man,
All right.
I'd buy it.
All right. Next on. Oh yeah.
Oh, this looks so crazy.
Yeah, this is the Flame Toys Thunder Megazord. I really hope that video is not AI because that video was awesome.
Yeah, that was
the entire time I was just like, oh, please actually have hired someone to do this. It was so cool. I remember seeing the prototype for this. I'm like, yeah, that's all right. The video for this blew me out of the water. I was just like, dang, I really like the Thunder Megazord. So the fact that there's like this is like a thing that I could possibly buy is nuts. I really can't wait for the Playmates one to come out. But
opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, opposite ends of the spectrum. That one is the one that I would be like more than happy to play with. This one is very much a display piece, and I'm somewhat glad it's sold out in most places you could even order.
Oh, fuck already.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there was a lot of hype for this from what I understand. their Dino Megazord was pretty sick, so I'm not surprised that people were very much on board for this one as well. Yeah, like I said, if people find out that video is AI, please let us know. But for now, I'm like, you know what? Go watch it. It's awesome.
Right.
It's so cool. It's so slick.
I'm trying to figure out this ankle connection here from this picture because it's kind of blowing me away.
I think it's just Photoshop.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say like there was a lot of like slick editing in there where like I don't know if the figure can actually do all this stuff, but
yeah,
okay.
It, like I said, from a presentation standpoint, they nailed it. They got me hyped for something that I was just kind of like, oh, neat, and then this one's just like, whoa. I'm not like trying to throw $400 at somebody, whoa, but like it
not with that
nice.
attitude.
It looks nice. It looks nice, but yeah,
really clean.
Look out for this in Q4 2026. And on top of that, it's one of those things where like, yeah, it's sold out now, but usually when stuff starts shipping out, that's when things start getting back into stock. So moving on from that is okay. So this is going to be Marvel Legends all the way through. So first is the not one last kill Punisher.
Yeah.
Bring your own Punisher.
Bring your own Punisher.
Bring your own Punisher.
I was not
buy two Punishers, kit bash one correct Punisher.
Yeah, I was not really keeping track of how people felt about this because again, even though somehow I ended up with 3 Punishers, I'm not a big Punisher guy. I certainly don't need any Bernthal Punishers. I nothing against him. I just like I that's not where my MCU collection is going. But I thought that this was like a pretty solid release. And anyone also quick quick thoughts on One Last Kill. Woof.
that wasn't it, Chief.
that was not a fun watch. Also kind of like head scratching from a like internal logic lore perspective, because they've done this storyline I feel like 4 times now of whether Frank has retired or like has done enough or whatever. And
they're trying to John Wick it like a billion times. It's like, bro, chill.
Yeah. I still remember when the first season of the Netflix show came out. That first montage made no sense to me because I was like, wait a second, what's the rest of the show about?
Right.
He did the thing that I came here to watch him do, and we sped through that in like 5 minutes, which like was cool. But at the same time, it's like, you have like 13 episodes, right? What? What's the rest of the show about?
And those Netflix shows were infamously very padded.
Yes,
that's saying something. So
there's usually usually episode 8 or 10. That's when like they start running in place, so they can use up the budget until they could go. Oh yeah, we got to finish the show. But
one last kill, more like no more plot.
It's weird because like the entire time I felt like while watching One Last Kill, it felt like John Bernthal was trying to tell me something, but he just didn't want to say it. He really did not want to say it that time.
Yeah, seeing John Bernthal as a writing credit is like, oh,
yeah.
So apparently this was like, he was the main. I'm sure there was editors and whatnot on it, but like the way they advertised it was like he was the one who wrote this. He's the one who pitched it and all that jazz. So
it doesn't seem in character for Frank Castle a little bit. The way like kind of just let shit fly. It's like what? What? Like, I remember that short they did with the first Punisher actor on YouTube. That one was like really good. I was expecting something similar to that. Nothing. I mean, he just let that one dog just, boy, oh boy.
Yeah,
well,
I
at
will
least
say
at
though,
the end of
like
the
in kind of
thing.
like the middle of it, where it was to me it seemed like they just wanted like the main action set piece. They just wanted to rip off the 2012 Dread movie.
Yeah.
which inherently rips off the Raid. Which
right.
Yeah.
So
it's like,
I mean it was pretty fucking cool. So
yeah.
Yeah, I mean yeah. It
was a nothing burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I totally didn't mean to turn this into like let's review MCU Punisher like in totality, but yeah.
Right. I mean, the figure looks great. If
yeah.
it was in One Last Kill, that
Yeah,
would have been
I mean,
better.
honestly, I kind of like this more. I mean, so for people that somehow are not clued into the discourse, this is likely based off of just concept art because at no point have we seen a costume Frank Castle in the MCU / Netflix series ever really look like this. The running theory is that some of this has made its way over, some of this design made its way over to Brand New Day, because in Brand New Day it does look like he's just wearing like regular pants and boots, and we haven't gotten a good look of his vest in that yet, but emblem aside, this vest, like at least the top portion of it, lines up more to what he's wearing in Brand New Day.
Yeah.
But never has he in the Netflix series or in the MCU so far. I don't recall him suiting up with short sleeves. I don't mind it because I feel like it's just like dude's just wearing jeans and a t-shirt. Shit goes down and he throws his vest on and he's ready to
just doing it.
do business.
I will also point out that on some level, as much as like figures fine, I understand the people who are frustrated that this look has never been in the show or movies so far, but it was interesting because it is just marketed as a Punisher figure. It came out on the same day as One Last Kill, but it's not specifically labeled One Last Kill Punisher.
Not that Hasbro would probably put the word "kill" on the box. Anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
For
yeah.
sure.
No.
But yeah, it was interesting because people like automatically thought that, and I feel like some of the discourse was part of it. But like I said, it's just like it is mainly the fact that this is not a look that has ever been a thing, even if the figure is really good.
And along those same lines, I feel like Punisher is one of the few characters that can get away with like, all right, we're gonna put out a live action, a actor likeness action figure of this character that isn't actually a one-to-one depiction of that character on screen, because like Punisher is just a dude in a bulletproof vest, you know,
dude with guns.
So like it's not like it's like, oh, this is a specific Spider-Man suit, or oh, this is a specific Daredevil suit. It's like, nah, Daredevil's just a dude that wears, or sorry, Punisher is just a dude that wears black clothes and he has guns, you know.
He's the guy who tells you not to go to work tomorrow. I
was gonna say it's wild because I feel like this is the best shotgun that I have seen from either Hasbro or Legends or Classified. I feel like all the shotguns in Classified are lacking a little bit, and this like, oh wow, this actually looks nice. I don't know what it I don't know what
it's the color it is. The color separation.
It's gotta be
very much on there.
It's gotta be because like
most of the time you get a shotgun in like in Legends or Classified, it's normally just uniform black, and it's kind of. And then even when they did try putting like color on it, it would be like some wacky camo or something. Not too great.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, I think
the
as far
shock
as
is
like
just crispy.
yeah, very
I think
crispy.
when this is definitely like as far as just like action figure goes, like I think there's you're getting a ton of value in the box here. Because you're getting what 3 guns or something. What pistol, shotgun, and
2 flash
Possibly.
bangs.
yeah, 2 flashbangs. You get a knife, that dumb axe thing.
Yeah.
Oh, a little tomahawk.
Yeah, the tomahawk. But then also they're finally doing the thing that Wartorn hates them not doing. He gets 2 fists.
Yeah.
Oh
The fact that
too close
added
fist.
I
Goated
added this
release.
picture. I added this picture in particular. It's like, hey guys, 2 fists. It finally
Look, he's
happened.
got hands. It's
Um,
crazy
this-
to me because like
this-
this whole figure, like the sculpt, or like not the sculpt, the concept of it kind of looks like MCU Crossbones to me, minus the cargo pants. That's it. I don't know why, but like my brain is like I could do a head swap and then change his legs and then he's Crossbones.
you
Like,
need to shave off like half an inch from his legs or something though.
From-
I know that
yeah.
I want to say that actor is tiny, which again, a wild choice for Crossbones in terms of just like his comic character is supposed to be this massive dude, and then
right.
no offense to that actor, but he is not like, huh? Like Captain America
he
looks
same height
down
of
on him.
ScarJo.
He wasn't hitting the protein as much as everybody else was.
But yeah, so this figure is already sold out on Pulse. I don't know if it was available anywhere else, but
Yeah,
I understand
it's
why.
fan channel.
Yeah, I understand why it was, because it looks clean, and it's
right.
like a
And I really hope we'll see this in Brand New Day. Fingers crossed. I mean, even if we don't, then I just hope that this doesn't become the definitive Punisher, figure. I just know it might, might be there.
Yeah, I like it a lot more than the previous release. Because that previous release was lacking in a lot of ways, and it had some real odd choices with it. The fact that we're finally getting a screaming head for him, I feel like is a must have for this version of the character, and that's what's pushing me over the edge on probably getting this. I just also personally appreciate the fact that there isn't a damn American flag on him like the last figure.
yeah.
I understand why they do that, like on screen and for the character, but just like as far as like having a toy of him and
Yeah, it's weird.
what it
I
kind of
don't like
means in the rest of the world, like I don't like that association. So the
Yeah.
fact that this figure is lacking that is helps me maybe make a purchasing decision.
Right.
Yes, I've always I very much agree. I always have had that like kind of gives me the ick a little bit.
Yep.
Seeing that on a Punisher fig. And on some level now you can take those old Franks and you can turn them to the anti-vigilante task force guys. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
there you go. I know there's a lot of people that actually kind of did that because those Franks went on clearance at Target, so people loaded up on those and made them into cops. So yeah, that was last week, and then we got today. So I did add just the aspect of I re-listened to the stream after like the initial streaming of it, and they did mention something about more Hulk characters this year and more 2099 per Stevie saying he 2099 was his like comic era. So not to skip over the Hulk 2099 of it all, but like that like that was honestly the most intriguing aspect to me, because that I don't remember there being that much more on the leak list in terms of Hulk characters. So
I think there's still one more. Let me look.
yeah, I think there's one more for this particular subline, because I know I think there's supposed to be like a Doc Samson that's coming
Yes,
out.
I think that's what it is.
But they said characters plural.
Yeah,
so,
Doc Samson.
Nice.
Yeah. So characters plural tells me that there might be maybe there's retro card versions of this subline.
Maybe a non Hulk figure?
Yeah.
General Ross, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Or Rick Jones.
Rick Jones, please.
That would be like the best thing to do, because he's not only a Hulk character.
He's a fucking
He's
everybody
everywhere.
character.
He's
everybody
he's
character.
a Marvel character. The Marvel character.
He is the Marvel character, yeah.
Honestly, if for Doc Samson, if they do Doc Samson, they better have a long hair head sculpt and a short hair head sculpt, and then also a trench coat. If they don't, I'm gonna riot. Just full on riot.
I'm very torn about that, because I did not like that era. I remember they cut off his hair, and I was like, that is antithetical to his character.
Yeah, that is his power.
Anyway,
they had to depower him somehow.
But yeah, Hulk 2099. I am interested to know how much this butterfly cut
goes forward, actually.
Yeah, in comparison to like the normal Hulk figure.
I feel like it's not much.
Yeah, I don't think it's a lot either. But it was one of those like, is this a new Hulk chest?
I don't know enough about Hulks to know, because
it has to be a new Hulk chest. The hair is on. I'm pretty sure it's on the. Wait, is it on the?
Yeah,
wait, maybe
it goes.
Not.
No, it goes back. It goes down the back, because it's not connected to the head, because the head part comes off.
Okay, never mind. But yeah, so it potentially new Hulk chest. I think everything else is reused though. Like the legs are pinned.
It's weird, but only the top.
Feet.
The top half of the knees are pinned, but not the bottom. So I don't.
Oh wait, you're right.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right. Well,
I don't know. It's a weird mishmash.
Yeah. Maybe I need to look at the stream again and look at the figure more, because I got so fixated on the more Hulk characters and more 2099. I was just like, I like almost didn't hear anything else that they said.
Yeah.
Right. Surprisingly enough, me being a Hulk fan, I don't know if I'm excited about this one, mainly because, I wasn't in the 2099 era for sure. And I also only know like so much of 2099 Hulk. That's about it. Yeah. So, and I also think that my Hulk shelf is already too heavy. It will fall eventually. I do. I definitely do.
Oh, yeah, man. I do wonder how many people are going to try to kit bash Abomination using this, even though he's wearing pants.
You got the pantalones.
Not my Abomination.
Abomination want pants too.
Yep. But yeah, but this is coming out on the 21st, and it's going to be $48. I just decided to put in the prices for some of the new stuff. We'll see if I continue to do that on future news covering reveals, but I believe this is about the same for previous Hulk subline stuff. So nothing crazy there. But on the 21st, we can get that 2099 Hulk.
Hell yeah. Ooh.
And unexpected reveals were the Future Foundation sets. These were on the leak list, so it's not super surprising. I will say it was interesting because they've been doing this lately, but they've been using like an old head sculpt and putting in a new head sculpt with some releases. So this top Invisible Woman we have gotten before. A lot of people thought it was a new head sculpt, but it is literally an old one. It just looks different because it's painted different, and I think they didn't put as much coloring on the hair. I think they didn't mold the hair differently, or they did a different plastic for the hair. So, but this bottom one is in fact new though. So they're that is a thing. Though there are new force field effects. These little bubbles, these are definitely new. And then they did mention that the Thing chest is also new, obviously, with the t-shirt. Though sad, still no butterflies for the Thing. So not too much in terms of articulation improvements there. But obviously, Future Foundation is going to be... Yeah. Future Foundation is a very popular run, and so I'm glad that we're getting new figures for those. 27th will be for this set.
Yeah, and they show Invisible Woman's on the newer Black Widow body, so she's got inverted ab crunch and diaphragm cut, so that's good.
There's no way they didn't give closed hands, did they? For the Thing?
Yeah, they did. He has fists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't see it in the front of the box. I was like, ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a few accessories that are hidden, I think, in the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just about to say they show her in the press images with the forward bubble, and that's in there too. It's like in the corner, so I'm pretty.
Yeah, I think it's the same one from First Steps. I think is that accessory.
I don't think there's bullet.
You're right. That does have that. Yeah.
So I think it's the old one, which is not a problem. It's fine. But the new orbs are like the new.
Right.
But yeah, them reusing the old heads, I don't mind at all. Like, because usually the especially for a comic figure, it's like the sculpt is whatever. It's the paint that's gonna make or break it.
Right.
And I know, especially in the Black series, they do that all the time, where they reuse old head scopes, but then they do photoreal to them, and it's basically a new head.
Yeah. It was just funny to me because I know the Emma that just came out, the Diamond Form one of her heads is an old head, and one of the heads is the new Emma head. And I think that's just kind of funny that that's like, if I had two nickels, if I had a nickel, I would have two. It's not a lot, but it's interesting. It's interesting. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, the super articulated body for Sue is very much like, yay, like a different character gets to use it.
Right.
But honestly, the potentially the more exciting one for me, and potentially Falcon, if you care a lot about this Spidey, is this pack. I believe it is a new Mr. Fantastic body, because the previous body is very slim, and this one is a little bit more muscular. I'm not sure about the hands though. I think the stretchy arms. I think the stretchy arms are the same. But obviously in the Future Foundation coloration.
I thought the sausage finger ones were like the reuse.
Those
I don't remember.
Yeah, they're definitely reuse. No one likes these. They need to stop including these.
Stop making the sausage fingers.
It sucks too, because like if you really wanted these, you could use the retro card ones, because the retro card hands are also white. So like it's not gonna change between these. So kind of wish there was a different stretchy effect in there, but you get what you get.
I think
but-
Spider-Man is on Renew Your Vows.
Oh, really?
I think so. His shoulders don't look weird, so I don't think it's the Sunfire body. So I'm
No, definitely
pretty
not the Sunfire body.
yeah. Oh wait, no, that has a waist swivel anyway.
Does he have toes?
Yeah, he has toes.
Okay, all right.
So
yeah,
I'm
so solid
pretty
Spidey. Kind of. So, I'm glad that it's all in one go.
Yeah, like releasing all at the same time. It's like
yeah,
right.
So a week apart.
Don't have to fight anybody.
But yeah. So you get all FF. It'd be cool if at some point they do Johnny, but not necessary. But like I said, a nice surprise for the reveals because I really thought it was going to be like very slim pickings. We did talk about this in the Discord last May. It was 16 reveals. So obviously they said we're going to focus on SDCC Sets. So not a lot in terms of stuff outside that. But
yeah.
Speaking of the SDCC Sets, the first one, surprisingly, is the X-Men 97 Xavier. And he's going to come in this TV box.
The CRTV.
Yeah. Built in VHS. But yeah.
These kids won't know. These kids won't know.
I also included this slide just to show the side-by-side of the old chair versus the new chair. I am kind of torn because I don't really have any connection with this like boxy chair design. I think it is more comic accurate, but I also like I don't know, I'm not really
it's a little bit oversized in my opinion.
Yeah. It's what they it's the version that they used for the Multiverse of Madness Xavier also.
Hell yeah.
Which I also was like, I remember seeing that when I watched the movie. I'm just like, that chair's way too big. He looks so tiny. He looks so tiny as he like floats in, and he's just like, oh no, did they not adjust the seat?
They give him a crazy voice.
Should I give him the booster seat?
He looked like he was drowning in there. But the
Patrick's like, so
but obviously the figure looks
strange.
The figure looks good in it. Also is that one accessory tease was in fact for the hover chair. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they needed to do like the ripple texturing on it because the chair is so big.
Right.
But I'm sure it's compatible with the other chair, so you can choose your.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
In that sense.
Yeah, I honestly I do not care enough about X-Men 97 to get figures of it, but
it's too
might
big
be in on this one because I mean they have those, honestly, the dog shit wheelchairs they keep using for Patrick Stewart figures. And so I've been wanting to get, I was eyeing the original release for quite a while. Yeah, anyone who's kept an eye on that original release, that had a wild roller coaster where that original figure, it on aftermarket, it was going for $100+.
Yeah.
And then they did the
yep.
And then they did a reissue like a year or two ago, and it's been peg warming so hard. You can still get it for like $30 on Big Bad right now. And so, but I don't like the style of that chair. It's, at least like when it comes to like Professor X yellow hover chair, like that more rounded design is not something I'm familiar with. And so this coming out, you get in the Professor X figures on the new pinless suited body. So that'll be great as a maybe like a Norman Osborn for me.
Yeah.
And then I'll just stick the blue suited Patrick Stewart figure I have in the chair.
The giant.
Yeah, so I
boy.
I think they got me for this one. I wasn't expecting it, but I think they got me. Because I do want a better chair for my Patrick Stewart figure.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. A better version of the green suit would definitely be good for a lot of various like agent figures too. So if you find yourself thinking, what else could I use it for? If you're gonna take just the chair, there's options out there, and I say that because the price is not bad. Honestly, it's kind of surprising.
That's part of why I'm like, okay, I'm in on this, because this is just normal like motorcycle pack price.
Yeah.
Like there's no con markup on this at all.
Yeah,
it's just a straight normal price, which is unheard of for a con exclusive.
Yeah, it's a big chair too. Like that's that's beefy. Kind of wild that in the package the chair is like that though. It does make me...
I think that is just art on the front of the box. So if you just rewatch the stream, that's literally a printed image, because I think I have to assume that that chair is disassembled in some way.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That makes more sense to me, because I'm like, what?
Yeah.
$50 for this.
Big box.
Yeah. Very much. That I get it. Yeah. This is good, and this is one of those like it's kind of an SDC exclusive. Very much like Death's Head, and then I want to say it was the Mojo pack. I think the Mojo pack was technically a con exclusive as well. So like those were two that were available at con, marketed as at con, but they ended up in general retail. So I wouldn't
at least fan channel.
Yeah. So I wouldn't like be pressed if you miss out on the online offerings of this, because I don't think this is gonna go crazy. Especially with how the Xaviers have been peg warming. That again, this I don't want to go too much on a tangent on this, but it goes back to that. What do the reissues mean, man? What do the reissues mean? Because this is the third time that this has happened now, because it happened with the Walgreens Silver Surfer. It happened with this Xavier, and then I would kind of argue that it happened with Magic as well, because we're getting that Secret Wars Magic. So and Colossus and Juggernaut, but it happened literally doubled over for them, because the
part of me hopes is that the decisions are being made silo off from one another.
Yeah,
it maybe not be. It might be more insidious, but let's just not take the cynical path for once and assume that these decisions are being made somewhat separate from one another. And so I think for the most part, they're just looking at what prices are for like some items on the aftermarket, comparing that to older molds that they have that are nearing expiration. And so they're like, okay, what does it make sense to reissue? And just doing that regardless of what the plans may or may not be for near future versions of those characters. I hope maybe that's what they're doing.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna crash out over it, but I would understand if someone was like, oh man, they're reissuing this. I really wanted that when it came out, but I didn't get it. And then they got it. And then the new version comes out and they're like, oh, I kind of want that one more. I would get that frustration. And on some level, it's also that thing too of like, I'm guilty of when the new one came out, I wasn't sure how I felt about it, because that's how I was with the Juggernaut Colossus pack. because that Colossus is already just kind of like, I don't care about it. I got that pack for Juggernaut, and with the new Juggernaut, I honestly was like, I think this is too big in terms of like my mind's eye Juggernaut. It ended up being like, I actually the things that bothered me about it didn't bother me as much, and I did end up keeping the Game Reverse one. But again, it's one of those things where like the reissues, the choice of reissues is so interesting to me, knowing what comes down the line, right?
Right.
So
I actually just remembered a very good example of that for Black Series as well, where last year they had the audacity to reissue that dog shit Darth Nihilus figure, and now we're getting a brand new Darth Nihilus figure. It's just like fucking what?
So maybe
they're like, all right, we'll put out the new one.
So maybe I don't know what that means for like, I don't know, like the 20th anniversary cap, or I know they did a Kingpin reissue. They also did like they did a whole bunch of Spider-Man villain reissues.
Yeah, those were the retro carded ones, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were stupid hard to get though, because I think they, for some reason, they never went up for order online, and they were just like in store, Walmart only sort of deal.
Yeah, but
you say that though, you put a thought into my head. They're gonna reissue some popular Captain America figure right before doing a maximum Captain America.
Yeah,
next year, that 20th
re-release of the
that 20th cap was this year. So
yeah,
or no, sorry, that was last year. I forget. It's 2026 now. So that was last year. So that means this year we're gonna get maximum cap, right? right? Marvel Legends team, we're getting maximum cap this year. I mean, there was also that thing of like that 20th cap was reissued, but then the Game Reverse cap was like released around the same time. So there were literally people like, which cap do I get? And it did suck because I do remember that like that 20th cap reissue was way more expensive than the initial, which is funny because that cap also went into clearance. So it's so funny that people are like, that is like my definitive cap, and so many people did not buy it.
That's all 5 people that said that bought it, and then...
yeah, that's how it is at Beast. People are like, this is the retro card Beast is the definitive Beast, but like, dog, that went on clearance. That's how I got mine. I got mine for like $25. Yeah.
So
it's wild.
Just real quick, that 20th cap had apparently a height of going for $72 in August or September 2024, and then right now it's under 40.
Wow.
On the aftermarket.
Insane. Again, that's why I always find it interesting when people are like, this is the definitive figure. It's like, then why aren't people buying it?
Right.
Where were all the Beast fans when that Beast was rolling out? The fact that it went on clearance, and it didn't even sell out right away when it went on clearance either. It was like sitting there for a while in a lot of places. And yeah, and so like now people are paying like $100 for that Beast, which is crazy. That's absolutely insane.
They play themselves.
Yeah, I
don't get it. You can still get 20th cap on Big Bad and on Amazon.
Yeah. So
that's nuts.
Anyway, another very unexpected release for SDCC.
The best release of all. Oh, not the one after. Well, yeah, it's in the pack, but
yeah. The animated 67 Spider-Man.
There you go.
this
get rid of Spider-Man. Garbage.
This Electro.
This
Lizard
is what we're here for.
Is honestly bananas. This
Dude,
pack is
we need the whole gang. If you guys remember, like one of the screenshots from the cartoon was like turned into a meme for a hot minute, where it had like Rhino. I think there was also Doc Ock on it, along with Green Goblin. It's like me and the boys, like 5 a.m. getting beans or something, and
Yeah,
it was crazy.
I was gonna say, yeah, and they did say that like this pack was very Jesse Falcon coded in terms of like there's a lot of meme references in this pack, and yeah, a wild out of pocket even release, but honestly though, this is exactly what should be a SDCC set. It's like it's kind of niche. It does give someone what they want, but it's not going to be everybody, so it's not going to go crazy, right?
Right.
And on top of that, the price is not crazy either. It's really
this might be something I might grab just because I like wacky stuff.
Yeah.
I know at first I was like, dude, this looks insane, but like looking at it more, I'm like, this is funny enough to be on my shelf. You know.
Hey,
I
Lizard has bendy wire tail.
Oh yeah. I sent a picture in the stream chat of what I was talking about, the meme. I couldn't find an actual meme, mainly because I didn't want to put anything like too extreme. But like this picture, funny as hell. I think we should make more of these figs, these cartoon figs.
I mean,
they should have a whole line like the old 70s cartoons.
Yeah,
that'll be nice. Like we get the Thanos copter. Yeah, that'll be crazy. HasLab exclusive.
People have been saying that they want a made to order Thanos copter, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this does well enough. We could see more from this in particular iteration of
the style, yeah,
of Spider-Man villains, especially like it would be a good way to reissue a Vulture because it would probably be able to do. You could probably do that as either a comic or a show Vulture.
Yeah.
And then they could do another Rhino because I know Rhino was also. I feel like Rhino was reissued though, but
I think it was part of the retro card.
Okay, but I mean they could do another version of Rhino.
A new version. Or should I say an old version?
Yeah. They could do Goblin again, for sure. But yeah, that's insane pull.
I'm kind of all for it. Like
yeah, like I said, I'm not mad at it, and on some level, I'm also happy because it's like, okay, this is yet another set that I likely don't have to chase down. So
right,
because
despite being the Spider-Man guy here, I could not care less about this. but you said it perfectly, Wartorn. It's just like this is exactly what a con exclusive should be. It's niche. It's there for the people that want it, but it's otherwise not eating up normal mainline slots. So take it or leave it.
Yep. Right. So like I would literally get this and probably aftermarket. I'll just get the Lizard and Electro. Like skip the Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Man's kind of cool and all, but like without the web lines on the chest, it makes me want to cry.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't. I'm pretty sure it has to be Lizard in terms of like who's.
Oh yeah, the goofiness.
Like what are people buying the set for? I have to imagine it's Lizard. It is really funny. I did manage to get one of the restock Amazon exclusive Lizard. It hasn't been sent. It's one of those order received, so it's one of those like I might not actually have it, but I did get one of those only because I'm not entirely happy with the original retro card Lizard, but I also feel like this new Lizard is also not exactly what I want, but it's closer.
Right.
They truly, like, if they really wanted to get me, they would just do straight up the animated series head lizard, because the retro card lizard is nowhere near that for either head. Obviously, the one head is just straight up the classic comic lizard, which is fine. That's how he's displayed on my shelf right now, but there is no animated series lizard, and that's what my Spider-Man Rogue Gallery is made up of. It is made up of like cartoon style of everybody. So
I have a strong feeling a lot of people are gonna buy this up, mainly like you said for the lizard, but they're probably gonna like kit bash it with like other lizards, maybe like the hands and feet. Keep the body, swap the hands and feet, mainly because of that tail, and of course head swap. And then there you go, you got like a really nice lizard.
mm-hmm.
Oh man, that bendy wire tail.
But yeah, so pretty neat reveals all around. Like I said, the price is kind of insane, to be honest. It's literally just the Spidey tax figure and like
No, it's not even,
Spidey
because three figures at $28 is $84. So this is only, they've rounded up to 85 for whatever reason. But
okay, yeah, that's true. I'm still thinking of like, okay, if Spidey and Electro are normal $25 figures, then one of the then the lizard is 35, which would still make sense to me. But I also cannot remember how much that retro card lizard was, because I never saw the original price for that one. That was just automatically $100 aftermarket wise, because it was insane. Yeah.
Just the goofiness of them is like hilarious.
Every time I look at these, it's just like it's just funny. They're also
nothing but fun.
Retro card lizard was originally at $30.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So
currently, average selling price is currently $77.
Insane.
The more I look at this, the more I kind of want the Spidey now, because of the pointing meme. But like 100%.
The pointing meme is and you can Gundam marker web lines
The lines
too.
on. I might not even do that. I might just keep it as like having him by himself do the pointing meme, and then like with the rest of the Spider-Man that I apparently accumulated in the span of a year, which is apparently a lot.
It tends to happen.
Have him with like Marvel Rivals Spider-Man, and then I don't know, just having too many Spider-Men.
Yeah,
it's almost like it's a Spider-Verse.
Overall, not a bad May stream. I am all of course like very excited to see what we see at San Diego Comic-Con. There hasn't been any additional leaks, so
I'm starting to wonder if the same thing that happened to Marvel, same thing that happened to Black Series happened to Marvel Legends, where they somehow got a crackdown on the factory and how things were getting leaked. Because we haven't had, because displaying model behavior, whoever he was getting info from, that leak got plugged, it seems. There was some random person on Instagram, I think, leaked a couple things, but they haven't leaked anything in a long time.
Yeah, and it was very limited too. It was like not that much, and not verifiable as of right now.
Yeah, and then there was like some random like Twitter Chinese leak, but a lot of it overlapped with what display model behavior had, so it wasn't huge news. But I can't say we haven't had a big leak all year.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So
it just adds more to the surprise.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for I'm all for whatever happens, just because uh I do feel like it does have that dampening effect when you know exactly what is available for the year, then you can't really look forward to stuff. But it does make it so, like, leaks are not always 100% foolproof. So things like,
Right.
it just says Ghost Rider, and for a long time people are like, which version of Ghost Rider is it? And then it turned out to be Robbie. It's like, oh yeah, huge surprise. I'm glad that it didn't get spoiled by the leaks, but we just knew that there was like a Ghost Rider. But if we don't get any leaks, it's also like, that's fine, because again, if this was any other toy line, guys, like, Hasbro spoils us in terms of giving us, like, what's being worked on, what is coming out, when it's coming out, how much it's going to be. Like, we're so I cannot tell you how spoiled we are with that,
Very
with
much.
all the Hasbro lines, because
Yep.
you look at anything else and it's like, good luck. There,
Yeah.
you either have to rely.
You want to know when the next Halo figure is coming? When it goes up for order, that's when.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to rely on folks that find the product early in international markets. You have to hope that there are like super fans of the thing to make like a compilation video of, like, here's all the stuff coming out. Like, if you are part of the Discord, you would know that I have been on a journey of trying to figure out a good stand-in for Devil Dinosaur, and Mattel makes the Jurassic lines, and they have a lot of good product out there. How do you find out what that product is? I would like to know still. I would still like to know. So if you know, please let me know, because the best that I can do is follow, like, essentially like 4 different people who collect the stuff, and then look at either what their communities talk about, or look at just like all the videos that they did over the year, and then that's how I know. And then good luck if it's like past that. Like, there's like wikis and stuff like that, but that's not the same, and it's also not as helpful as you would think. So again, we are spoiled that there is such good communication between the Hasbro teams and us consumers, because this level of access is not the same across the entire world of toys. The fact that, like, classified, like, everyone has said that, like, they wish that every line was like classified, in so much as they give you like name reveals, pipeline reveals, then the actual reveal, because and they did that a little bit with Star Wars for a time. I don't know how much they've kept up with that recently, but yeah,
That's gone completely.
Yeah. But yeah, like that doesn't happen with Legends, but even then, Legends still gives you a lot of information about the stuff that's coming out. So no one's making Preternia style buying guides of when stuff is coming out for Jurassic World toys, let me tell you. And again,
no.
same thing for like Sonic or Pokemon,
right.
TMNT. None of those toy companies do any kind of like product listings in the same way that Hasbro does. It's insane.
Right.
They're purely going off the model of, like, they just send it to the store, and then if you see it, you got it.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to get that out, because again, like, a lot of people complain about, like, when we get reveals sometimes, when people are like, well, there's nothing that I liked in it. It's like, just be glad they told you anything.
Right. They're coming out with stuff and they're letting you know. Like, it's crazy because I've had a lot more trouble hunting like anything other than like Hasbro stuff. Because like Hasbro stuff is like super easy to find in my opinion. Because at least that way I know when to look for stuff. But Motu, they put out all their Chronicle stuff out early, and I found out like a little bit late, and now I can't find a single Skeletor, and it's kind of
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah, if Skeletor even came out, that's the thing
Right.
too. They're like
Yeah, I don't
that's
even know if
technically
it's actually out.
yeah, that's technically a wave 2 thing. But I have seen people with Skeletor in hand. So like
Right, like Pixel Dan, he's already got a Skeletor, but then again, he
oh,
is a content creator.
I was gonna say
But
that I'm pretty sure Pixel Dan did not find that in the store. I'm pretty sure they gave
yeah,
that to him.
Mattel said, "Here you go, buddy."
Here you go. Here's a Triclops that actually is messed up.
Yeah, that was crazy. I saw
that. Yeah, the fact that that was the first review is like, oof, that's rough. That's not
Yeah.
great. But yeah,
Yeah,
like you said,
would you rather it be like Bandai where they announce something's going up for order 24 hours in advance and then it sells out in less than 24 hours, so unless you caught the news within that window of announced and going up for order, you're screwed.
Yeah, absolutely cooked. Like even with like their Bandai Premium stuff, like there's like
yeah,
that's even a little bit worse. Mainly because like there are scalpers out there now who just bought servers, and it's ridiculous.
yeah,
Insane.
P Bandai is proof that
PP.
Bandai
PP
loves
Bandai.
and hates
Their people.
customers.
Yeah.
They're like, we're doing you a favor, but also we're not going to help you.
Crazy
but
stuff.
yeah, and any final thoughts on the reveals or just how you feeling about the road to SDCC for stuff in general?
The
I
road to
think everything's pretty
SDCC is
nice here and there. Some nice things here and there. The only thing
the
that I'm not too like hyped for is it's not necessarily toy stuff. So mainly just Punisher Last Kill was kind of that's it.
Dang,
that's honestly my
that's
only
still on
opinion.
your mind, huh?
Yeah, it's living in my head rent free because like I was super hyped when I put it on, and I was like, man, I might as well just watch the OG Punisher movie. Like this is this is kind of whack.
A lot of people would not agree with you, Joe Star. A lot of
I don't
people do not
know.
agree with that. Falcon, any thoughts?
the road to SDCC is paved with our wallets already on fire.
That is facts.
Yeah, I'm actually like I'm like that character in the movie where like the whole room got shot up and they get up and they're fine.
They're fine.
That's how I feel. I'm just like,
Right.
sweet. Like there's nothing for me. But I say that, but Yojo June is next month. And so that there should be some stuff that I actually am interested in coming up, because they did say that the original 13 is going to finally be finished this year. Finally.
Nice.
Oh yeah, sounds like we're probably gonna get a female medic, I heard.
From like that's like civilian line that we got the cop and the firefighter from. Oh, that'd be cool. I'll fill out my EMS triangle with that.
HasLab, what are we feeling on HasLab?
I think I'm trying to think. So it
should be Cobra because we got Snowcat.
Yeah, it was Cobra, and it should be Land again, right? because we got
Oh, okay.
two,
Yeah.
You got 2 air things. We got land thing with Snowcat. So
Yeah.
I don't.
Thing.
Yeah, land thing. Very not as well known Marvel character. I don't think they're gonna do a snow serpent. That would be or a snow or like a snow hiss tank.
Did they do any like?
No, they
water
did a snow
vehicles?
hiss, and it was made to order.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. They did do that.
Yeah. So it won't be snow.
Oh, well, I do wonder if then does that count as like their thing? And
No.
I don't. Yeah, you know what? It's one of those things where like HasLab is like in a weird place right now. So I honestly don't know what they would even do.
My personal theory is, with everything going on, both externally and internally, I don't think they're actually going to do this, but I think the smart play for them, Hasbro, would be to just do the Star Wars HasLab, and that's it this year.
Yeah, because TF is no, right?
TF, they had started doing it at the beginning of the year, but then presumably because of what went down with Omega Prime, they said that they're not going to announce the next HasLab until after Lyle Kaiser has shipped. Thankfully, people are starting to get Lyle Kaiser, and it seems like it has turned out well.
Okay.
But like a lot of people are like, all right, so like when are they gonna announce the HasLab? We have Lyle Kaiser shipping now, so when are they gonna announce it? And I'm like, next year is still after Lyle Kaiser is shipped. You know?
Yeah.
Facts.
So, and then Hasbro is or Star Wars is definitely gonna announce theirs this year because whatever the HasLab is for the current year is part of the marketing campaign for the next year, and next year is the 50th anniversary of Star Wars. So that's why I
Death
think
Star. Drop a
Yeah.
Death Star.
you joke, but that's legitimately the
that's
leak / rumor.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying.
God,
It's
damn
gonna
it.
be a Death Star playset, and then between one, playset's not selling very well in TVC in general, and two, that thing costing an ungodly amount of money, I have severe doubts on how that thing is going to fare.
Yeah.
But anyway, those
Yeah.
are the only 3 brands that normally do HasLabs, and so
Yeah.
I think it makes sense for Transformers and Classified Series to take a break this year. Because
Yeah,
the other thing, if people don't remember or know, as far as internally for Hasbro goes, they're moving headquarters, and so like technically they
Oh,
should
yeah,
all
that's
still
right.
be working, and I'm sure they want to put out the same amount of product, but like moving to a new state is very disruptive to your workflow, suffice it to say. And then also with everything going on with prices and oil and all that jazz, it's just like,
Yeah.
why
It would
bother
not-
doing things extra if you don't have to?
Yeah, it would not be pertinent to do anything now where they have to lock in a price because
Yes, that
it
yes.
is.
I
It is either.
I
it's
think
either a
they I
price
think they ate a lot of money on Lyle Kaiser because that went up right before tariff day happened. So
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean that supposedly that is the case with the 97 Sentinel. They had to take a
yeah.
bath and the loss is there. So
Yeah, because they raised the price after the fact, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. It was I think like by $20-$30. So I know they initially came up as 200, so it's whatever price.
Yeah, it went up $40 because I think it was originally 180 if I'm not
Oh.
mistaken. Right? Was it 180 or 190?
I thought it was 200.
Or was it 175 maybe? Anyway, it's 220 now. So
Yeah. So
and it's still in stock. What?
yeah.
There's still over 3,000 available. That's kind of
Oof.
surprising. Not gonna lie.
Oh wow,
That might eventually go on clearance.
okay. Wait a second.
There's 3,400 available.
Hmm.
I haven't been
Oh.
looking at the stock, so I don't know what like the sell rate is on this, but
dude,
It's been out for a while, and that's still really high.
I know it's not because of it, but like, can you imagine if it was just like everyone canceling their orders?
Oh Jesus.
Oof.
But yeah, like any kind of lock. The thing is with like locking in a price now, it's either going to be like super high that it will turn people off, or it's going to be too low and it will screw them over on the bottom line. So, like you said, the safe bet is to not do it at all. They already. I want to say I can't remember which waves or shipments they did this to, but they did that waiting game of like not letting stuff get to the ports on certain days, and then there was like get to the ports as fast as possible on other days. So so like,
but there's still some sort of I think a 10 or 15% tariff they're trying to. I think that goes until the end of July. I didn't look close enough to see if that still applies to toys. I assume it does.
Yeah, man. The toy lobby did not have the juice to get that exemption. Anyone who thought that was going to be the case because it happened the first time around, I'm sorry, but that was super naive. Like, this was the strategy was to be as punishing as possible, and that doing carve outs does the exact opposite for that. Anyway, before we devolve more into like super bummer talk, I in general, again, I'm kind of glad that I kind of get to save some money and like don't have to, do the process of like keeping track of like when things go up and all that. So that just means that like once the reveals hit for San Diego Comic-Con, it will just destroy me. It will just be straight up. Will be like, here's like all the stuff that Infinity War Torn had been wanting but didn't know they wanted until they showed it to him. So that's probably the case. And then, like I said, maybe there might be a return to me buying classified stuff, because I really haven't bought a classified fig in a while, to the point where like I haven't even been putting it on the docket for keeping up with stuff, because it's just a lot of things I'm not interested in. I'm really not. Like, the last thing I got was like a pre-order from like last year, and then that's it. That's been it for me. If they do the EMS, like that's a for sure. Original 13, they have 2 left, so I definitely have to get those. And then after that, I don't know. Maybe if they make more Dreadnoks that I think can pass as like random goons. That current one that comes with the jet ski is interesting, but like not $60 interesting for a character I don't care about. That thing's gonna go on clearance, so
pick it up at Roscon, baby.
Yep, I'm doing that,
buddy.
But yeah, so there's a lot of them that like I would normally be interested in, but it's just between the prices, and I'm trying to like not get as much as like it looks neat and just to have like that samurai, the Budo figure. It looked cool, but like not $40 cool. Same thing with Slice and Dice. Like more ninjas is always a cool addition to any G.I. Joe shelf, but not for $60.
Yeah, nah.
Bless
you again.
I muted my mic just before that happened, so the listeners don't have to suffer through that.
Oh, okay.
I
was like, we heard it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I put it back onto the front slide because there is no War Torn is watching, because there wasn't really anything that like, again, of interest to me. Other than that sandwich video that Falcon is like What?
I skimmed through that and I'm like, what? I'm not sitting through all of this. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If you want to know what that's about, join the Discord. Anyway, any final thoughts, Joestar?
If you were to stretch that image of Charles Xavier on the thumbnail really wide and then Photoshop a Tonka truck on there, it would be hilarious. Super hilarious.
Yeah, I accidentally squished his head a little bit, but it's okay.
Yeah.
And then Falcon, any final
That's
thoughts?
about it.
I need more Spider-Mans.
Yeah,
Send me your
more
Spider-Mans.
More Spider-Mans. Okay.
Give me all.
More
give me
superior
all of them.
Spider-Man.
All right.
Hey,
that would
3-0.
Yeah.
Make it.
Yep.
Make it happen. Make it happen, 3-0.
throwing my wallet.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna run down all the things right now. If you want to know when all the stuff comes out, follow Preternia. If you want to see where all these pretty pictures come from, go to Toyark. Shout out to Robo, because he's probably going to recap all this in a very concise way, and he'll definitely have thoughts. I look forward to the fast forward, because he usually does that for Legends, but maybe it wasn't enough to actually do it this time, but who knows. Go to Toy Snowman or Frogman's Finds for your figure needs, because BBTS, Entertainment Earth, Amazon, they get plenty of folks, but support the small folks too. The channel logo and all my socials profile pics are by Yamcans. All that stuff is in description.